Fox 61, Connecticut's news station, starts with a weather impact alert.
We begin with a weather impact alert for the heat, humidity, and chance for severe storms later today. Good morning. Thanks for being with us here at Fox 61 and streaming on Fox 61 Plus, America Areas.
And I'm Bridget Bureau. Let's get it right over to meteorologist Matt Scott to see when that severe weather's going to be rolling in.
Well, boy, I got to tell you, we're throwing everything at you today. We got fog, then heat, then the opportunity for some storms later on. And so all three of them are just going to be problematic. The storms I'm most concerned with in terms of the danger. Some of you will see some of these cells fire up, and they may get to severe levels between 4 and 10 o'clock. Now, the heat, that's more of a uniform thing. The heat advisory is just for Hartford, Holland, Windham counties, but you've heard me say this before on this very show. Even if you're not under it, count it. Dew points are up there. Temperatures will hit 90. We're looking at heat indices between 95 and 100 later on. Then there's the fog this morning, a half a mile or less at the shoreline. Better inland, although Waterbury not looking good. This is all steamy air ahead of a frontal boundary coming through. That pushes through, interacts with all that moisture and the heat in place, and fires up a good opportunity for some storms. 6, 7 o'clock. You can see what we're talking about here. Not everyone's going to get it, but look at the intensity of some of these cells. They're going to fire up quickly. So if you do start to get rain in your neck of the woods, keep an eye to the sky, and of course your Fox 61 News app in case you got to take cover for stronger severe weather. The level 2 risk, that's a slight risk for storms across much of the state. Temperatures are up there, upper 60s to 72. Your dew points are really up there into 70, 71. That is tropical. Temperatures today getting to 92 degrees, but we get better and less humid for Friday and Saturday. And then after that, all bets are off. We'll have that. A look at Traveler's Forecast, too. That's all coming up in a few minutes. Let's do traffic right now, 6:01. Here's Erica.
All right, well, here's hoping for the best. We've got to look at the maps to start us off here. You're talking about the fog. Definitely is an issue out there for most parts of the state. You can see it on the map. Still a lot of green, but again, you're going to hit the issues as you're hitting New Haven and then heading to New York City. Taking a look at the drive times here, no issues in the Hartford area, so that's good to go. And as we look at Fairfield County, things are starting to ramp up. Bridgeport to Fairfield, going to set you back 11 minutes. If you're heading from Darien to Westport, Trumbull to Westport, still looking good there. And another quick look here, no major issues, so that's good news. And we've taken a live look outside, checking out the street view. This is I-84 in Waterbury, clear sailing. Don't forget, those roads might be a little bit wet and the fog is still out there, so just be careful when you head out there.
And 6:02 is your time. In 2 hours, the Travelers Championship will tee off at TPC River Highlands. Some of the best players in golf travel to Connecticut to compete for it.
Yeah, there's a lot for fans to enjoy over the next few days. And Fox 61's Glenn Kittle is joining us live from Cromwell with some important information you need to know before you head over there to Cromwell. Glenn, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Erica, Bridget. Just a few hours from now, there's going to be fans pouring through the main gate that's just beside me. And obviously, there's a lot here for fans to enjoy. But let's get to the players that are going to be on the field today. We've got the Masters champion, Rory McIlroy. He's paired up with the 2023 Travelers champion, Keegan Bradley. PGA champion, Scotty Scheffler, is trying to defend his 2024 Travelers win. And also, Jordan Spieth will be here, someone who's famous on this course for his tournament-winning chip from the bunker on hole 18 back in 2017. For folks who plan to attend the tournament, general parking is included with each ticket, but it's first come, first serve, and there is a shuttle that will take you to and from the course. If you're feeling tired, hungry, or thirsty, Travelers has you covered. Around the course, there are plenty of bars, bleacher seating, Adirondack seating on the drive decks and fairways, and a fan recharge station. There's also food trucks located between the 5th and 6th hole. The first pairings tee off at 8 a.m. We're going to bring you much more of what the fans can enjoy around the course here at the TPC River Highlands coming up in just an hour from now. Live from the TPC River Highlands in Cromwell, Glenn Kittle, Fox 61.
All right, Glenn, enjoy it out there. It is a lot of fun. Well, now at 6, the West Hartford community came together once again to remember a life taken too soon after a man was hit and killed while trying to cross the street.
Yeah, the driver in that crash took off but was later arrested. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot has the message from people in town when it comes to everyone's safety.
I'm standing just steps away from where a tragic crash unfolded earlier this month. Behind me is the intersection where police say John Marzak was trying to cross the road where he was hit and killed. I also want to point out it's where the sidewalk ends on this side of South Main Street. Police say the driver involved took off after the crash.
We have lost a really
good soul. Another pedestrian death in West Hartford. Police say on June 6, John Marzak was hit while crossing South Main Street. After spending 4 days in the ICU, Marzak died from his injuries. Katie Lance is on the board for the group Bike West Hartford, a nonprofit that advocates for road safety for everyone. She was among those saddened to hear what happened to Marzak.
It's tiresome to keep hearing these stories. It's very hard to know, we've committed to Vision Zero as a town, but these things keep happening on these roads that we know are dangerous, and we know there's ways to fix them.
On Wednesday, a vigil was held to remember Marzak.
You only go around once, he always used to tell me, Mom, be happy.
His mother, Julia LaFlame, was among those who spoke about how he would be remembered as a kind soul.
Seeing him every day. I used to bring him Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the morning before he went to work, and we used to chat, and then I'd say, okay, I gotta go now, have a good day at work, and then at night we text each other every night, good night, I love you. He'd say, good night, I love you more.
West Hartford Mayor Sherry Cancer says this incident is heartbreaking and the town is working to make the road safer. But she says it will take everyone's help to do that.
It will take a lot of changes in education, change in behavior, and pedestrian and bicyclists have to follow the rules of the road as well, and they have to be visible. It's really important.
Police arrested Juan Novoa in connection with the hit-and-run crash. An arrest warrant details when police questioned him about the crash. He told officers he did see Marzak, but he went on to say, quote, "I'm on the road, I'm a vehicle, I have the legal right to be on the road." Police say this crash is still under investigation. Town officials and Bike West Hartford are using this crash and many others as an example for the need for immediate safety measures like installing speed cameras. In West Hartford, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
All right, Kay, thank you very much. 6:07 is your time, and in court, witnesses took the stand yesterday in the murder trial of teenager Raul Valley. He's accused of stabbing and killing 17-year-old James McGrath during a fight at a house party back in 2022. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules was inside the courtroom where the jury also got to look at video evidence from that night.
The jury heard from witnesses who were at the party and saw the fight break out. There was also video evidence from witnesses that shows the fight from different angles. One witness who took the stand says he heard someone shout that someone had a knife. Wednesday, the prosecution's sixth witness took the stand. Griffin Marcinzik was a Shelton High School student at the time. He testified that he and another friend tried to go to a party on Lazy Brook Road in Shelton. There he says he encountered Valley and two other students from St. Joseph's High School. He says a fight broke out after one of the students took his friend's 12-pack of beer. Marcinzik testified that the fight was broken up. Later on in a basketball group chat, St. Joseph and Shelton High School students continued to argue. In that group chat, the address to another party on Laurel Glen Drive was sent to Valley and other St. Joseph students. Witnesses say Valley and other students pulled up to the party in a black Honda Pilot.
There was arguing back and forth, and then it was what appeared to be a glass bottle thrown out of the car.
And what side of the car was it thrown?
Towards the house, so the driver's side.
So I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 30.
They testified that the car drove away several times before Valley and others got out of the car and a physical fight began.
And when the defendant runs back into the fight, what, if anything, did you hear at that moment?
My buddy Charlie yells that he has a knife.
And when you heard Charlie yell that he has a knife, what, if anything, did you observe next?
I didn't observe. Like from that point, it was a crowd of people, and then it broke out in chaos. People started yelling, screaming, and then I had seen Jimmy, and he had these white shorts on. They were stained completely red, and I looked away, and a bunch of people flooded to him to help him.
When cross-examined by the defense, Marcinzik says he never saw a knife. Emily Robinson, a former St. Joseph student who was a junior at the time, testified that she saw the fight. In the video played in court, Robinson is seen trying to break up the fight.
What are you doing at that point?
I'm trying to break it up, like push people away.
What did you do to break it up? What did you physically do?
I was trying to push people with my hands.
So you had hands on people?
Yes.
Okay. Were you successful in getting anyone off, anyone at all?
No.
Valley is being charged with murder and assault. Testimonies are expected to pick up Friday morning. In Milford, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
It's a story everyone in the Northeast area has been following closely, and after more than 22 hours of deliberation, a jury in Dedham, Massachusetts found Karen Reed not guilty of second-degree murder and manslaughter in the 2022 death of her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe. The verdict sparked cheers from supporters who gathered outside the courthouse every day of this weeks-long trial. Reed was convicted on a lesser charge, driving under the influence.
All right, if you buy groceries at Walmart or Kroger, please listen up. Chicken Alfredo meals sold from those stores all across the country have been tied to a listeria outbreak, and this is serious. At least 3 people and an unborn baby have died. There have also been reports of 17 people getting sick from it. There are no reports of any illnesses or deaths here in Connecticut or anywhere else in the Northeast. The products were sold nationwide at Walmart under the Market Side brand. Now, the 3 sizes under recall have Best Buy dates before June 27th. So please check your fridge. If you have it, throw it away. You can also take it back to the store for a refund.